Okay, hey, welcome everyone. I'm Tyler Peterson. I teach the frequency of leadership. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm so excited to be with you and to do this abundance meditation together. When we work together as a group, it can create a very powerful field, and it's exciting to experience that. Let's just take a moment and see where we all are in the world. Feel free to type in the chat where you are, where you're from, where you're living right now. I would love to hear. I am personally here on Long Island on the North Fork, which is way out at the end of Long Island in New York, if anyone's familiar with that area. It's beautiful, full of nature. Um, yeah, so that's me. If you want, definitely share in the chat where you're from. I'd love to hear. So I teach leaders how to align with their unlimited potential. And what that means is helping them to experience more freedom, flow, and fulfillment. And by align with our unlimited potential, what I mean is align with that bigger part of ourselves that many of us have a sense of, that we're aware of: a higher self, a soul, a spirit, pure awareness. There's so many different words for it: divinity, the divine self. So what we do here at the Frequency of Leadership is help leaders to align with that bigger part of themselves. And what's amazing about this aspect of our beings, of who we are, is that one of our innate abilities is that we create our reality with our frequency. This is just part of who we are. It's inherent to being the beings that we are. And we're going to exercise that tonight here as a group in this meditation. So just checking down here, a couple people from Southold, New York. Awesome. That's where I'm at right now. Good to see you all. Welcome. Mark from Troy, Montana. Amazing. I grew up on the border of Oregon and Idaho, so that's home to me, that part of the world. Welcome. And welcome to everyone else who's here who hasn't typed in, and of course to a lot of people who are going to be watching this recording. Wherever you're coming in from, welcome. So again, we're these divine beings, and one of our innate abilities is that we create our reality with our frequency. And what do I mean by frequency? It's our thoughts, our emotions, and our beliefs. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs literally radiate out from us into the world. And science has measured this: our heart field, our brain field, the brain waves. It carries information and goes out to the world around us. And what it does is it draws back to us people, circumstances, relationships that are in alignment with our frequency, that agree with it, that resonate with it. So we're creating our own reality all the time through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. The world is reflecting back to us and bringing back to us anything that's in agreement with it. So this is how it works. This is how we create. And we're going to do this tonight in this group meditation. We're going to focus on abundance. We're really going to work with our emotions, especially feeling it and living that outcome and really amplifying it to send a strong, clear, loud signal that this is what we want. We want to draw this back into our experience. And I mentioned this just a second ago, but what's amazing when we work as a group, we generate exponential amplitude. We really crank up the volume on the frequency. So all of us doing it here live, everyone watching the recording, time, location don't matter. This is all this one now moment. So all of us as a group are helping one another to create this frequency and for each of us to experience it. So let's just talk about abundance real quick. There are many forms of abundance, and we can all think of some of the the most obvious ones that come to mind all the time: health, wealth, maybe time abundance, flexibility. Let's go for it. All that counts. All that's real. We can bring that in tonight. But I really challenge you to expand and stretch yourself when you think about abundance. What other ways could you be abundant? What other things or feelings, I should say, would you want to experience in an abundant way? Maybe you want more connection in your life. Maybe you want more meaning. Maybe you want an intimate relationship. You're single and you're ready for a little romance. Maybe you want a new job, and more than just a new job, you want a set of colleagues that you really love being around and where working together doesn't feel like work. It feels like play and creativity. Maybe you want more time to be out in nature. Maybe you just want more nature. Whatever it is, take a moment here now and begin to think of all the different ways you could experience more abundance in your life, big or small, even the smallest things. Maybe it's just an abundance of the warmth of the sunlight, being outside and just soaking that up. Maybe it's the abundance of hearing nature, the birds, animals, the wind blowing through the grass, just that feeling that it gives you of peacefulness, of connectedness. Those are the things we really want to tune into when we think about abundance, how it makes us feel. That's what drives this process. And this is why we do it, even the material things. And it's okay to have material things. We live in a material world. When you think about those things, maybe you want a new house or to live somewhere different, or maybe you want a new car. That's fine. Go for it. But think about how it makes you feel. Maybe it makes you feel safe. Maybe it makes you feel adventurous. Maybe it makes you feel alive. Those are the things we want to focus on, because when we focus on the underlying emotion and feeling, we can bring to us more things than the one specific way we had envisioned it. We don't want abundance to come to us just once in one specific form. We want abundance to flow to us continually in many forms. So it's really upon us to kind of stretch ourselves to get creative. And we get creative by really tapping into those emotions, how we want to feel. The last thing I want to say about abundance, or a few final thoughts before we jump into the meditation here, is that as divine beings, that bigger part that we are, the higher self, the soul, the spirit, the thing that we are more fundamentally, having this human experience, abundance is our default state of being. It's within us all the time, and it's all around us all the time. It's just up to us to open up to it, to let go of our fears, let go of our limitations about maybe worthiness or enoughness of having an experience of abundance in our life. Tonight I really challenge you to step back into when we were little kids, when we were 4 or 5 years old, before we had been conditioned to all the ways we're conditioned in this world. And we just knew things in the moment and purely. There were no restrictions. There were no limitations. We had no boundaries. There were no things that were off limits or impossible. Everything could just flow and happen in our mind and in our being. That childlike way of being, really allow yourself to step back into it. Play with this. Treat it as, an adventure tonight that we'll go on. And here's the thing, when we're creating with our frequency all the time, and when we set about creating intentionally, like we're going to do right now, in order to have that experience externally, we first have to have it here internally within ourselves. It all starts with us, our frequency, our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs, those things that we have a lot of conviction around and really think are true for us in our life. We have to feel that way tonight in this meditation around abundance, around the feelings we want to feel. We have to know it and live it here within ourselves. We have to become it and be it and live that outcome. And as we're doing that, that is pulsing out an incredibly strong signal to the entire world. I'm Tyler. This is what I want. The things that are in resonance with it come back to me. So for everyone on this live stream and watching it, the same thing, whoever you are, I am Megan, I am Tom. This is what I want. This is how I want to feel. We can stand in our power. We can own our creative power and make a statement about the types of things we want to experience. That's what tonight's about. And when we do that, and when we own it here first within ourselves, then the world will respond to us and bring that back to us. The last thing I want to say is, I love doing these meditations. It's so fun to be with you all and to feel each other here in this moment, especially when we get into the meditation and we open up our sensitivity and can feel one another even more and the energy. It's so powerful. And it's really important to me, and I think it probably is to you as well, or you wouldn't be here otherwise. We're members of humanity. humanity isn't something separate from us. We are it. And all of humanity is always creating through its frequency, through our collective frequency. And so, because we are a part of humanity, tonight, towards the end of the meditation, I'm going to invite all of us to share all of this abundance, all of these amazing feelings and emotions that we've been experiencing, and pulse it out to all of humanity, to the entire world. And we might not have any direct knowing or be able to measure what effect that has in the world. But because we are part of humanity, we're always connected, all of us, all the time. And each of our individual frequencies are feeding into the collective frequency of humanity. So tonight, this is our contribution to that, our deliberate statement, our expression of our power and of what we want, not just for ourselves, but for all of humanity to experience. We're inviting the rest of the world into our experience, and they can choose to come into resonance with us if they'd like to. So that's how we'll end the meditation. So with that, let's get started. I'm just going to guide us through this whole experience. Your role is just to be comfortable. You can sit up, you can lay down. If you're new to meditation, just follow my lead. You can't do it wrong. The most important thing is to just be present to your experience and be connected with yourself, be connected to your feelings. Allow yourself to explore all the different ways you could experience abundance. Give yourself permission tonight. Suspend this reality we've created for ourselves, and maybe we've boxed ourselves in certain ways. Suspend all of that. Suspend our disbelief, just like we're reading a book or in a movie. We allow ourselves to step fully into that experience. So let's do that tonight. And I think this will be pretty powerful. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just invite you to close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath, breathing in through your nose and a longer, slower exhale out through your mouth. And just invite you to do that one more time. Inhaling in through your nose and a longer, slower exhale out through your mouth. And then just settle into a natural and easy rhythm of breathing. And just be relaxed and let things flow. And then let's set the intention to be grounded. So feeling our feet on the floor, or if you're laying down, your body, making contact with it. Tune into that sensation, that connectedness. And even more than that physical touch, expand and open to the energetic connection. Imagining your energy going all the way down to the center of Earth and connecting there. And Earth's energy flowing all the way back up to you and up into you, into your body, into your energy field. And all of this is happening effortlessly all the time. We're just intending it to be more present, stronger, inviting ourselves into greater awareness about it in this moment. And then let's bring our awareness to our heart centers. And it's as easy as just shifting our awareness there. Resting your awareness in your heart. And it can be helpful to imagine light flowing in from above you, down through your head and into your heart. And then also light flowing in from below you, up into your body and into your heart. And just tune in and feel, intend for that light, that energy to flow in from above and below, coming into our hearts. And see if you can feel that. And now, bring to mind what abundance means to you. Earlier, when I was talking, and you were beginning to imagine how you want to experience abundance, bring that to mind right now in this moment, whatever it is for you. And it's okay if you don't have a vivid imagination, if you don't see things visually, that's fine. Just kind of hold the thought. And for everyone, the really important step now is beginning to feel right now, live this moment as if you are experiencing that abundance that you're wishing to create for yourself. Right now, in this moment, you are living that outcome, that abundance. Maybe you feel that more connection, you have more friends, you have a more joyful experience at work with new colleagues. Maybe it is more finances flowing to you. Maybe it's an abundance of health, whatever it is for you, or all of those things. Feel them right now in your body. What does it feel like to be in the presence of friends where you are totally relaxed, completely yourself? Everything just flows. You feel connected, present. Feeling that joy, the laughter. Maybe you want more time in nature and you want to experience the awe, the beauty. Bring all of those feelings right here into this moment. Feel them in your heart and allow them to expand out into your entire body and out into your energy field all around you, 4 feet out in every direction. Maybe you want an abundance of health. Feel all your cells tingling with energy and vitality and health. All of them alive in this moment, looking at you for direction, for how they should feel. Direct them, tell them, I want vitality. I am feeling and living vital right now. I want love to flow through every part of my being and the health that comes with that. Invite your entire body into that experience. Really let yourself step into this moment. There are no restrictions. There is nothing off the table. You are worthy of anything and everything you wish to create and experience in your life. You're doing it already, so let's do it consciously. Let's name the way we want to feel. Bring it to mind, and then more importantly, bring it into your heart and feel it. And feel the gratitude for it. Remember, we're living this moment right now. We're not wishing, we're not hoping, we're not dreaming. This isn't somewhere off in the future. This is right now. We are living this and feeling this in our body in this moment. So be thankful. Say thank you. Oh, this is amazing. This is just how I wanted to feel. Yes, thank you so much. Maybe you've had some experiences in your past that you'd like to have again, particular ways you felt in the past and you want to feel that again. Bring those memories up. Be grateful for them. Express gratitude. And state to yourself and out loud to the universe, yes, this is what I want. I want more of this. How I felt then and how I'm feeling now. I'm creating this. And give yourself the opportunity to open and expand. Feel yourself opening up to the infinite possibility and the infinite abundance that is within us and all around us, right now and in every moment. You are not just a human. You are a divine being having this human experience. You have a superpower. Your superpower is you're creating your reality in every moment and in this moment. So as we're here standing in our power, exercising our power, allow yourself to feel an abundance of the emotions you want to experience in your life. And if there's something specific you want to create, you can do that too right now. See it, live it, feel it inside yourself. Be in that moment. Engage all your senses. Where are you? What's the quality of the moment? What are the textures that are around you that you're experiencing them? Maybe you smell something. Maybe you hear something. Bring all of that alive with you here in this moment as you're creating consciously and intentionally. If there are certain relationships you want to have, imagine that person or those people right here with you right now. Meeting them, being with them, expressing your gratitude for their presence in your life, letting your love flow freely to yourself and to whatever it is you're creating. And let's take a moment and tune back into that light and that energy flowing into us from above, down through our heads into our heart, and from below, flowing up into our body, and from there into our hearts. And here in this heart space, opening to that flow. And imagining and feeling that flow bringing into us all the experiences, circumstances, relationships that match our frequency right now. Feeling our frequency radiating out from our hearts into the world, and it in turn flowing back into us through our external experiences. One continuous flow, starting in your heart, pulsing out to the universe, and then coming back in from above and from below, flowing into your heart. And if you need to, allow yourself to open and receive. Give yourself permission if that's a challenge for you in the past or in other parts of your life. Here in this moment, we're like children. There are no restrictions. There are no limitations. There are no rules. Let's suspend our disbelief and just allow ourselves to be completely open to receive all the beauty we've been pulsing out through our emotions and our frequency. And as you're holding these emotions, hold them with gratitude and love. Imagine all your desires riding on the back of gratitude and love out into the world. Little messengers heading out in every direction, searching for the abundance that you've been creating today, gathering it and bringing it back to you. So say thank you for this wondrous aspect of our being, this superpower that we hold. And now let's just take a moment and intend. You can say it out loud or quietly into yourself, inside to yourself. I share this infinite abundance with the rest of the world, with all of humanity, and with planet Earth. This abundance is infinite and unlimited, and I invite you to experience this with me. You can bring to mind friends, family, anyone specifically you'd like to invite into this experience. Extend that invitation. Extend it to the area where you live, your town, your city. And then once again, extend it to the entire world. This beauty, this love, this gratitude, this abundance, I wish for you to experience all of this and more. And just take a moment here at the end and reconnect with your heart. and love yourself. Say thank you to yourself for being here, for exercising your power. Say thank you to all of us who are participating here and now, and for this moment, for the joy of just having experienced this moment. And with that, I'll just invite you to slowly, in your own time, come on back. And if you are in a really amazing place and really feeling these energies, by all means, tune me out and just continue enjoying them. And for everyone else, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. It's such a joy to create with you. I hope this was a powerful experience for you. I would love to hear about your experience. So feel free, leave a comment or share in the days to come if you know what your experiences of abundance are. I'd love to hear them. And tune in next month. It'll be the final meditation in this series in May. So we will see you then. All right. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.